I got a good one for you today. So in today's video, I'm gonna share 4 of my all-time favorite tall girl approved slack pants because I know the struggle of finding jeans, dress pants, really clothing just in general for a tall girly, and I wanted to do just a quick video. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And before we get started though, I just want to say I'm not sponsored by any of these brands. I have just genuinely fallen in love with these slack pants, and I just want to save you time, money, energy, effort in finding slack pants in case you're in the market for some. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First, I want to say I love a good slack pant. Love me a good slack pant for 2 reasons. The first reason is they're so comfortable. Like, they're breezy and airy and you can move around in them, you can stand all day in them, you can sit all day in them, and they're just so comfortable. And the second reason is because they look so chic, right? You could just put on a nice pair of slacks with like a cute top, some cute heels, boom, you are put together. You look effortlessly chic, and I love that slacks do that. So where should we start? Let's start with this pair. So these are from Shein. Now, like, just take it with a grain of salt, okay? I'm not gonna get into all the ethics of Shein. They do have a lot of tall girl approved jeans and slacks. So I post about these all the time in my content, and they're less than $15, which score is a win. No surprises for Shein, right? They have really dirt cheap prices. I like these a lot because they're very simple. It's a very, very simple design. They're high-waisted, they go all the way down to the ground, and for reference, I'm 5'10". They just fit me beautifully, and I like how they're a little bit more slim fitted because with my figure, I have an inverted triangle body shape, and my curves can get lost, or the lack of my curves can get lost in a really baggy slack pant. And I know, like, I'm not trying to show off my curves like all the time, but it's nice to know like some slacks will give me a little bit more of a feminine figure versus others, not so much. But these are beautiful. They're just a nice slim fit. I feel like they complement my shape and my narrow hips, still making me look feminine, if that makes sense. So I love them, and they're just really, really good quality. So I'm telling you, if you want to dip your toe into the world of slacks, just start with Shein. Just buy a pair, try them on, see if you like them, and then you can return them if you don't like them. But I'm telling you, this is a really, really good staple, and I wear these probably two times a week. So here are the next pair, and I love a good cream crisp slack pant. I talk about these a lot. I sound like a broken record. You're like, are you sponsored? I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not sponsored. I am just in love with these. So in my videos, you will see a lot of these, and you will see a lot of these. And these slacks specifically just check a lot of boxes for me, right? On Amazon, check. They're this beautiful, like, cream, kind of like wealthy color, in my opinion. They just make me feel like $1,000,000. Third reason, they're like $40. I think $30 to $40 if I'm remembering that correctly. I'll put the price on screen. So super reasonably priced. Check. They have pockets, check. They're high-waisted, check. And they're tall girl approved. So these check all the boxes for me, and they're just a really, really good quality pair of slack pants from Amazon. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about these is the fit is definitely baggier, right? It's a baggier, like, wide leg slack pant. Not saying that's good or bad, but just so you know in terms of like the fit, it does add to like the comfort level of these slacks because it feels like I'm wearing sweatpants, right? They're airy and breezy and loose and cooling, which is amazing for sitting in all day long or standing in all day long. But you know, I'm probably not gonna wear these out because they're not super fitted on my body like the Shein pants are. So it just kind of depends on your preference. Where are you looking to wear these to? Like, I really like to wear these to like networking events and like business events, just because I don't know, I just like to err on the side of being like really, really professional. So I'm okay wearing a looser baggy pant that drowns out my curves. If I'm going to a networking event or if I'm going to some sort of like conference, I like to err on the side of being really conservative, but that's just my preference. But just so you know, in terms of like the style and fit of these ones from Amazon. So next, I recently got these from Gap, and do not forget about Gap. Gap has a lot of tall girl approved options for a crazy reasonable price. I recently did a tall pants review video a while ago. I will link it up there, and very happily impressed with Gap. Like, prices were a lot cheaper than I remember. Amazing. And they had just so many different styles that were tall girl approved. So this was from that roundup, and they soon won my heart over because of the slim fit. Now, these are probably the most tight fitting from all of these slacks here, and they just fit me like a glove. They fit me perfectly. For somebody who has a little bit more of a narrow frame, I felt like they complemented the little curves that I do have. They complemented them, and they fit my legs nice. Had pockets, check. They're this beautiful like navy color, which is so classy, and they were very nice and high-waisted, and they have pockets. Did I mention they have pockets? They have pockets. So these are fantastic. These won me over. I am definitely considering getting different colors in this fit. It's just a really nice slim fitted pair of slack pants. So we are moving and cruising. We have the last pair here from Zara, and Zara has quickly won me over. Well, first of all, this is an indicator that Zara has tall girl approved pants, because every single time I go into a Zara, I see my tall girlies. Like, all the tall girlies like come to Zara, and it's so cool. I'm like, these are my girls. These are my girls here. So that's a huge sign that they have tall girl approved pants. Now, I will say they have longer inseams for the most part from, what I've seen shopping at Zara. So you are pretty much guaranteed, knock on wood, don't come for me if you don't find anything, but you're very likely to find tall girl approved jeans and slacks at Zara. So you just have to kind of look through, see what you like, but you are very likely to find some tall girl approved pants at Zara. So I saw these and I was like, yes, those are it. Hallelujah. Like, I felt like I saw them from far away, and there was just like a halo. It's like, oh. So these are just beautiful. I meant to do a chef's kiss. These, okay, let's talk about these. First of all, white, a crisp white. I love a good cream, but when I can find a white, now we're talking. So a beautiful, crisp white color, amazing. Tall girl approved, amazing, and so insanely high-waisted. I love these. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these. These were like $60, I think. And what size did I get? I got a size small, but yeah, 5'10". So like, these went all the way down to the ground, and these are definitely working their way up to one of my go-to slacks that I'll pull for in my wardrobe. But yeah, these are phenomenal. So if you're looking for some nice crisp white slack pants, do not forget about Zara. So that was everything. So those were my 4 all-time favorite tall girl approved slack pants, and the only reason I put this video together is because I want to help out my tall girlies who are looking for some tall girl approved slack pants, because trust me, I have struggled so much, been burned, been excited, been defeated, trying to find like tall girl approved pants. And so these check all the boxes. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you're looking for some dress pants, hopefully this provided at least, some helpful recommendations. So thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.